So what is expansive sacred union?
Yeah. I've heard this frame that there's the sort of the right-hand path and the left-hand path of relationship. And the right-hand path was definitely my first marriage and definitely the model that I had of a relationship prior to these last few years and coming into direct contact with a very different sort of alchemy with you. But the right-hand path being sort of like linear trajectory, optimizing for comfort and safety. You fall in love, and then you the goal is to maintain that love. Like whether you're consciously doing that, that's sort of like the underlying operating system and what you sort of what you come to expect. Like you're hoping that you can maintain the amount of like love and depth of falling in love from that romantic moment when the lights came on for as long as you can. You're trying not to fail at maintaining it in a way.
Yeah, which is a violation of the
Yeah.
Vedas of like we've got to lead with creation, right?
Yeah.
But if you're leading with maintenance, which is what I'm hearing you're saying the right hand path is, then you're inviting in destruction.
Right. Leads with maintenance. Whereas the left hand path leads with creation.
Yeah.
And so it looks like in-breath and out-breath cycles of expansion and contraction. It looks like death and rebirth.
Holy wow.
Holy wow does it. Would you like to say more about that? And that is definitely the path that we have been on. We were not aware, we didn't have this lens of this frame up until somewhat recently, maybe midway through our journey. And it is refined through the living of it. And it's valuable and useful to know that you're not crazy and know that your relationship isn't necessarily not working or broken. Because
what is helpful? It's having that frame of the left-hand path.
Having the frame of the left-hand
where
path.
You're leading with creation. You're leading with growth, even if that requires dying, even if that requires letting go.
Yes, you expect these cycles to happen. And for us, it's really been like every 90 days. It's like actually been every 90 days and pretty much on the solstices and equinoxes.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been tracking that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And this for me emerged from like everything is objectively outrageously better than I would have dreamed possible 6 minutes ago, definitely 6 months ago. And yet I have this sense of contraction in me. And this is sort of like this loud, noisy sense of alarm or something, or just resistance to appreciating exactly what is. And what is that? Like, what is that in me? Like, what is going on with this phenomenon? And in a simplest form, like experience a cycle of expansion of like, oh my God, I never thought that I could wake up every morning next to someone and just be like moved to tears that we get to do it again today. Like absurd, like ridiculously amazing, outrageous, expansive love. Like we spend 20 minutes together doing some sort of creative work. We burst something amazing. Our physical intimacy just keeps getting just like wilder and more cosmic and outrageous without us even trying that hard. It's just happening to us and through us. Falling more and more in love with your son by the minute, like all of it. And something in me is contracting. And like, what is contracting? There's something in my nervous system or my consciousness that this is now far beyond the edges of what I thought was possible or available to me. Mm-hmm. Like the love is bigger than I thought was possible. So it's like getting like deeper in my bone marrow of unworthiness, or my nervous system can't hold it or sustain it, or I'm gonna fuck this up somehow. So I should start sabotaging it now. I should start feeling a little bit sad now, so I don't have to. So when I feel very sad later, it's not so just like what disruptive. Like all these things that we do unconsciously, right? And it's just running in the background. It's sucking joy and presence out of what is right here, right now. And I think we do this to ourselves, that we allow this all often, and if we are optimizing for like bigger expansion, more possibility, more potential, we will keep going through these cycles. Yeah. And the way through is like relaxing into equanimity and like what feels like, it feels terrifying, like you're about to die until the moment that you just relax into it and you stop spinning all the plates. And you let go. Like, what if our love story is perfect and complete, and this is like are celebrating it and putting it in a time capsule right now, like coming to that place of equanimity and peace right now. Like, look at what happened. Like, what on the other side of that is love. Like, experiencing it as love. It's like actually on the other side of it is love. Love and a liberation, actually.
On the other side of letting go of what is love.
Yeah. Relaxing into what is. And it's terrifying until the moment that it's not.
It's terrifying until you do it.
It's terrifying until you do.
Until you actually let go.
Yeah.